What's going on YouTube? It's Ganimo and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about that dreaded B word. The one word that you've seen all these finance and investing textbooks and you just skip that chapter. The one word that your parents drilled into your head while you were serving lemonade at that lemonade stand for 25 cents a cup on that hot summer's day.
So we're talking budgeting.
But don't click that next button. Don't do it. We're not talking about just budgeting. We're going to be talking about a fun and unique way to budget that you can earn money and save money at that same time. So guys, if you're excited to hear about this, gingerly tap that like button and let's get started.
So if you're like most healthcare professionals and Americans out there, you might be very stressed out about your finances right now. And if you're watching the news, you might be under the impression that that $5 Starbucks venti frappuccino Italian espresso is the reason why you're broke. But that's not really the reason why you're broke. It's because you don't know how to budget. You don't know how to take your paycheck and decide how you're going to be breaking it down. And we're going to be teaching you a very simple trick right now. And it is to pay yourself first.
Guys, paying yourself first is the oldest trick in the book for finance. Paying yourself first. What that entails is when you get that bi-weekly paycheck or that monthly paycheck, set aside a portion and pay yourself first before you go out and buy groceries, pay your bills, or go test drive that Ferrari and buy a drone on the way home.
So some of you guys might be automatically doing that right now by contributing to your 401k. Have any of you guys noticed how if you are looking at your paycheck and you have some of those automatic withdrawals into your retirement accounts, you don't even realize that money's missing. It's just part of the game. Same thing whenever they remove your taxes. Do you even look at what is taken out? You're just looking at what the net amount is. So imagine if you're doing the same thing with your paycheck and say, hey, let's say I have a $5,000 paycheck and automatically I'm going to pull $1,000 to the side. I'm going to be doing that with every paycheck, or $2,000 or $3,000. That amount is up to you guys. But if you just take that money to the side, you're going to put it there, you're going to forget it. You can put it in a completely different bank account, so you set it, forget it, and then you can invest that money later if you choose to.
So guys, there are 3 simple methods, and Mo mentioned some of them, how you can pay yourself first and get into the habit of saving and earning at the same time. Number 1, 401k. Employer match retirement funds and contributions are awesome. You're earning money along the way. Your employer is giving you basically free money. IRAs, Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs. Start taking advantage of that compounding interest along the years during your healthcare profession. Another way, interest-bearing savings accounts. Guys, there's a link in the description for some of the best interest-bearing savings accounts, and right now they're averaging about 1.6 to 1.7%. So that alone, putting that into an account outside of your checking, you don't even see it's there, and it's accruing interest.
So when we first got married, Sarah and I, we were very concerned and didn't know how to properly budget our finances. And every time I would try to talk to her about the word budget, she would lose her mind. So we decided, hey, let's come up with the bare minimum number that your expenses and then try to pocket the difference thereafter. But you always have to know where the money is coming from and what you're planning to do with that money. Because if you don't have a game plan and you don't know what you're striving towards, you're never going to be able to get control of your finances. And that goes back to why that Starbucks coffee is not the reason you're broke. You don't understand the inflow of the money and the outflow of the money.
For instance, you just got out of school, you started working, and you got that first paycheck. Your take home, $4,000. You're excited. You're ready to go out. You're ready to live life, buy that high rise, get that new Mercedes, clean it up, and take it for a drive. Don't do that. You ever heard the term live like a resident? That's exactly what you need to do. You need to live like a resident. If you got out of school and your first annual income is, say, $46,000 to $52,000, roughly, try to put 5 to 8, even 10% of that into pay yourself first. Your 401k, your Roth IRA, max them out, contribute to your employers, gets free money as we said, put money into an interest-bearing savings account, and those are some of the simple methods you can do by paying yourself first.
Another super simple way to do it is come up with a target number that you want to save. and then decide, hey, let's say out of that $4,600 a month or 5,000, let's just take a flat number, 5,000. It's easy. I like round numbers. It doesn't complicate me. And say, I want to save 1,000 a month, 2,000 a month, 3,000. You want to save 5,000? Trust me, I know some people that do it. They have a spouse that's working. They figured out another side hustle, another business that they started on the side. The amount is up to you guys to decide, but come up with a target number and put that money to the side. Then you have the full the discretion to do whatever you want with that money down the line, and that money use it to grow and to compound upon itself.
Guys, this is awesome because what it does is it sets you up for the big picture for financial independence, but it also decreases your purchases of what you want and truly what you need. By paying yourself first and allowing that budget idea to get into your mind, it really sets you up for the future. Now, you're probably thinking, look, I don't have time to budget. I don't have time to sit there with a pen and a paper or go on my laptop and type all my expenses out, save all my receipts. You don't even have to do that. There are awesome apps out there and tools that can help you budget. Link in the description below. I know Mo uses Mint.
I do.
I use Personal Capital. Those are great tools. You can actually see your investment, your cash, your retirement funds. You can also see your credit card bills. Where are you on your monthly expenses? Are you above monthly expenses or are you below? Those are two awesome tools that we use and we highly recommend to help you budget.
So another link that you're going to find in the description below is reverse engineering the number of dollars that you need in retirement. So what the idea of it is, say you need $1 million in retirement or $3 million in retirement, or let's say you want to live this fantastic life of first class tickets to Europe every 2 months. And that's really up to you. You have to decide on what that number is that you have to save and put to the side on a month-to-month basis, year after year, and for you to be able to achieve that goal. And that is just a matter of reverse engineering that number, coming up with a target final number, and just plugging it into the calculator and seeing what you have to do to get to that goal.
Now, I'm sure we make reverse budgeting sound awesome and fun and exciting, and maybe that's just because we're fun and exciting. But there are pros and cons that come with this. Some of the pros, it sets you up for the big picture, financial independence and financial freedom. That's awesome. I love watching my money grow. I love watching my money earn itself and invest along the way while budgeting.
So Gan has little soldiers out there that are kind of just doing a lot of the battle for him. But there's a lot of other pros that are very important. You're going to be in a much better mental space overall. Once the money stresses are gone, once you don't have to worry about how your future is going to play out, once you know that the money part is just completely out of the equation and it's there for you guys just to enjoy because you planned accordingly and properly from a very early stage in your life, you're going to be living a much more stress-free life. You're probably going to have a lot less problems at home. You're going to have a lot better quality of time that you're able to spend with your family. That is a big plus in my opinion. Another big plus is you're going to always be very well aware of where your money is at any given point in your life. So when it comes to my paychecks, I always do it by a process of elimination. Let's say I want to get something nice for myself or for my family. Once I'm able to put that money to the side and I know I invested and I was able to kind of put it to the side for my future self, which will hopefully one day come in time travel and come give me a big kiss on the cheek here. I mean, that is going to be very valuable because with the remaining money, let's say I save 50%. With the remaining money, I'm able to cover all the necessities that I have, which equate to about 30 to 40%. And with the remaining 10%, that is our fun money. We're able to go do whatever we choose, whether that is going on a nice vacation. Well, we never really vacation.
No, you never take me anywhere.
I know, I don't. Or buy a new car or buy a new
Lamborghini.
house. Lamborghini was beautiful. But it's for you guys to enjoy. So what's the point of working so hard if you don't get to enjoy the fruits of your labors? That is a big takeaway that I want you guys to put in your head is that you get to enjoy with this reverse budgeting.
Now, that's awesome. I hope you do take me on vacation and get me a Lamborghini, a real one, not the motor one. And there are some cons. Number one, you have to pay off that high interest credit card that you may accrued from graduate school, from college, from, throughout anything, from working. You have to pay that off first before you can reverse budget. Because putting that money into interest interest-bearing savings account or your IRA with a compounding interest, if you have a credit card sitting there with 20% interest, it doesn't really make sense to put your money into something where you could be paying that off.
100%.
So guys, we hope you found this information helpful, informative. We enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to gingerly tap that like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.